when you're like Bradley Beal, who's suffered through nerve irritation, and you're having these feelings, so for him to come back and be able to drop 16 points, and obviously I think the Suns have realized, okay, Devin Booker and Joseph Nurkic are primary ball handlers. Like, they really like running, dribble ball handoffs and running second actions and second basketball second motions on the offense for the team through Joseph Nurkic, and Devin Booker is seemingly like the guy who is bringing the ball up the court. And for me, I think that's really, really good in terms of they already figuring out how the offensive flow is going to go. And now I think having the opportunity to go ahead and have a third 20-point scorer. I know he's averaging 17, but you got right here where you have 16 from Beals, 17 from Nurkic. Okay, you have Devin Booker dropping 32, and Kevin Durant's out still. Okay, KD's out, but when KD's back, you got a 30-point scorer right there. You got a 25 points per game scorer in Devin Booker. You got a 17 to 20 point scorer in Mr. I think personally that like it's a good fit. And what we got to see, he looked rusty. He looked like a guy who hadn't played basketball in a while. Yeah, I think that's definitely something that had happened. He hadn't played basketball in a while, and you could tell. So for me, when I look at this team, I definitely think, okay, I like what Bradley Beal is bringing, and I think taking our developing our opinion off of one game would be preposterous, because like the ins and outs, but him being able to get to his spots going in and just being able to attack inside. Again, it's a slower game, but they're running this motion offense. He was redirecting. He was able to, get that three over top of Joseph Nurkic, and I think for me that was huge. It was something that I think I think a lot of the stuff that Bradley Beal does. I mean, he had a couple defensive plays. I think he's a lot better of a player than people want to give him credit for. And for me, I think when we look at the Golden State Warriors as not the Golden State Warriors, but if you look at this game against the Golden State Warriors for the Phoenix Suns, they went against a team that, yes, isn't the most formidable foe this season, but is still a dangerous team that they had to respect, and they had to, go ahead and you had Beal going up against, Wiggins and Curry and Brandon Podziemski, like legit competition. So for me, I think that's a huge thing that people are going to overlook, and just think that, hey, he didn't do too much. Okay, it wasn't that impressive, X, Y, and Z. But I was impressed. So for me, I thought Beal did a good job out there. And what we learned in his debut was that it's still a work in progress. He's trying to shake off the rust. But yeah, let me hear your thoughts.